Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of the Ultimate Ironman. If you missed last video, there might be a bit of a spoiler in just a second, so here's your fair warning right now. So last video, after 500 hours of Corp, we finally got our first sigil. We got the Arcane. I couldn't fall asleep till like after 5 a.m. and I woke up at 9 a.m. today. So I didn't really get much sleep, but I'm not really feeling tired or anything. It's really weird. It was a pretty interesting night last night when I got the Arcane. And it still like kind of feels like a dream. I don't know, dude. It's a really weird feeling, like being done after being at Corp for 53 days. We can finally play the game again. There's so much to do. There's so much stuff that happened while we were killing Corp. Like all these updates came into the game, but I kept saying to myself, I'm not leaving Corp. We're not doing anything else until we get a sigil. And now that we got a sigil, we can finally move on to all the things I've been putting off for a while. It was literally like 4 a.m. and I was just standing around the costume, taking out like random sets and stuff, trying to make an outfit. This outfit probably isn't like that good anyways, but yeah, I'm going to put everything back in here and we'll get set up to actually go do some stuff. Man, there's so much stuff to do. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is the Falador diary. Man, this is so weird, like recording clips, because before it's literally just been Corp this whole time. I feel like I haven't been able to like do things I want to do or just do whatever I want. I've just been locked in the Corp layer. But we're going to go do the Falador Elite Diary. So we actually got all the Black Knight kills that we need for this task right here when we first started Corp, because I used the cannonballs that we got from Corp to get that done. Actually, I'm pretty sure there's a spot in the POH to put a set of White Knight armor, isn't there? Yeah, right here. Okay, cool. So for those of you that didn't know already, one of the main goals of this account now, especially after the costume room rework, is going to be I don't know why I just teleport back home. Is going to be working on filling up as much stuff in the costume room and the POH as possible. So let's go to Falador and buy that set. Okay, cool. Here's the place. So we're going to buy one of each of these things here. And then the task is to buy the white two-hand sword. So once you buy that, that'll be the task complete. And here's what we look like with all this on. I feel like an NPC right now. Wait. How's this? This would be kind of like a funny prank if you got like a big group of people to just walk around like this. Yo, I'm that one meme right now. Hey man, leave her alone. And the last task for the Falador diary is to perform a cape of accomplishment emote at the top of the Falador castle. So we got the con cape on, and there we go. Diary is complete. Oh yeah, I was just thinking each of these pieces of white armor have a prayer bonus. So I mean, maybe it actually could have a niche use. Well, maybe not if you have proselyte, but it's still kind of cool. It has a prayer bonus. It's kind of interesting. We'll go over here to Cerebral, and we'll talk to him to complete the diary. And then the perk of completing this diary, the Falador Elite, is that the Falador Shield will now restore your prayer by 100% twice per day, instead of just once per day from the hard diary. The Falador Tree Patch never gets diseased, which I don't really get seeds too often. I guess once I start doing Slayer, like Caliphate Queen stuff, we do get a lot of seeds from Slayer. And then on Motherload, there's an increased chance of receiving higher ores when you clean the pay dirt, which I don't know how relevant that's going to be for this account really. But either way, another Elite Diary done. Oh, it's all green on this screen too. Let's use the lamp in Herblore. 50k XP. And you're getting very close to the diary cape. When people on stream ask to see my diaries, I'll just be like, here you go, bro. Yeah, see, I'm all done. Almost, though. Almost. Okay, something I noticed is that when you open up one of these things now, it automatically opens up the interface. And what I've been doing is I close it out and then use the item on there. Because I keep forgetting now that you can literally just go into the interface and just click store to store it. So, there we go. We got the white set stored away down here. Nice. Oh man, that's so satisfying, seeing things like turn highlighted like that or whatever. That's really nice. Okay, next thing we're going to fill up is right here in the fancy dress box. So after this update, I finally started completing the outfits, and while doing Corp, I was able to finish all the random event outfits. The shade robes don't come from a random event though. We actually have to kill shades. So I guess we'll go to the stronghold security and try to get that outfit. So as we're running over here to the shades, they drop the top and the bottom both at a 1 out of 4 chance. So it shouldn't take too long to get those. Just gonna run past the dragons over here. I remember during the Twisted League I got this outfit because it was like a decent prayer top and bottom for the league at least. Okay, so here they are. There's another route we can take down over here. I just didn't feel like getting the Slayer helm out to run past the Banshees. Oh, there's the bottom already. Okay. Here we go. In 3 kills, we just got the top and the bottom. So if we take a look at the stats here, it's +5 prayer for the top, and then +4 prayer for the bottom. And just as a comparison, the monk's robe is +1 more than the top and bottom than the priest outfit. Monk's is +6 and +5 prayer. So actually, do we have that outfit as well in the POH? I'm pretty sure we do. They're from beginner clues. Okay, yeah, there's the monk's robe outfit. So let's double check here. Yeah, that'd give us plus 11. So I guess the shade outfit doesn't have any practical use, like at all. Not that Monk's robe has any practical use, but it just completely outclasses the shade robes anyways. But I guess the main point of this, like with all the other stuff in here, is just for the fashionscape aspect of it. So there we go. The only thing we have left in here is the stale baguette. Every time I get a Quizmaster, I do it. Shut up. For the chance of a stale baguette. So one of these days we'll get that from the mystery box. It's 1 out of 256, so that could actually take a long time. Wait. I just noticed something. I don't know if you recall from a couple videos ago, I showed that I added a couple new things to the POH, which is like the dragon scimitar with the ornament kit, dragon boots with the ornament kit, and like a full dragon ornament kit outfit. I didn't notice this before though. They added the rune scimitars with the ornament kits from the beginner clues. This is actually like really big for early game UIM that you could store these now. Okay, the next thing I want to do is something I've been thinking about for a while, since even before this update first came into the game with the costume room, but I'm going to be dropping the whip, and here's the reason why. So this stash unit right here, you can store the Legends Cape, the Spine Chaps, and the whip. Now previously it wouldn't have been all that viable to main hand the whip from the stash unit, because while you could store the Legends Cape and the cape rack alone, there was no way to store the spine chaps. Because previously, in order to store an outfit in the POH, you had to have the whole entire outfit to put it in, and you could only take out the full outfit. You couldn't just put in individual pieces as you go, like you can do now. Okay, I actually already have a Legends Cape in here, so just pretend like I put this Legends Cape into the cape rack over here. So previously, if you want to main hand the whip from the stash unit, that means you'd have to hold on to the spine chaps and the whip. The spine set was in here before, but like I said, you had to have the full outfit to put it in. So I could right now put the spine chaps in here, but the way this update works for UIM is that you can't take pieces out individually unless you have the full set complete. So if I were to put the spine chaps in here right now, it would be locked in here forever until I get these other 4 pieces. So what we're going to do is go to Waterbirth Island and start killing Dagnoths and get these 4 pieces made right here. And once we get those, that means anytime I want, I could put the spine chaps in here, main hand the whip, and then whenever I want, I could take the spine chaps back out, take the Legends Cape back out, and then put the whip back away in the stash unit. Hopefully that made sense, but if it didn't and you're more of a visual learner, then after we get this full spine set, it should make more sense. I was just thinking about storable gloves because I haven't bought the B gloves back yet, and I was thinking the gloves from the Shazian Tier 5 armor give a +3 melee strength, so if you ever need something really fast on the fly, these could maybe be the way to go. And then with these other 4 pieces, we don't have to hold on to them. We can just put them back in the POH. We just can't take them back out until we put the gloves back in there. Man, there's just so many little things like those Shazian Tier 5 gloves that have happened because of this update, of like little small things like that you can now use on the fly. I'm just so excited to discover all these different new things now. A lot of things have changed for UIM, and a lot more probably will change in the future as well. Okay, let's take a look at the 4 pieces that we need. So for the spine boots, those are 2 out of 128 from the Waterbirth Island Dagnoths. The spine gloves are also 2 out of 128 from them. And then for the body, we have to get the Dagnoth hide, 3 of those, which are really easy to get. But then there's the Flatten hide. So the drop rate of this, oh, it's also 2 out of 128 from the Dagnoths. And then for the helm, the circular hide is 2 out of 128 as well. We could technically get the spine body from Dagnoth Supreme, but I mean, first off, that's rare, and I don't know, it would take longer to do. I don't feel like doing DKs right now. Okay, so we're gonna head on in here, and here's all the Dagnoths. I think we have to go down here or in here or something. I forgot. I want to say like certain Dagnoths drop certain hides like based on what location they're in, but that could be completely wrong. It has been a while since. Oh wait, I need the rock for this area as well. I thought it was just for that door up there. Alright, let's go get the pet rock. I remember when going for the spine chaps, I came down here, and I remember when they get to low health, they run away and of course de-aggro you, and then other ones start aggroing you, and single way combat, and I remember that got really annoying. Oh, and apparently the Dagnoth hide is 1 out of 12.8 drop, which we just got the first kill, but yeah, it's pretty common. And luckily we also have the SGS on us. I didn't put that in the bag, so we can use that to restore our prayer and our health. See, this is what I mean. He's almost dead, but then the other one aggroes me. It's a little bit annoying, but you know, if I'm here long enough, I'll eventually kill all of them anyways. Oh my god, we just got the Flatten hide. That was really fast. KC is 19 for that. Very nice. Bruh, these Dagnoths drop whole kegs of beer. You think they're going to the pub themselves, or maybe they're just killing drunk adventurers? That's probably more likely. Oh, it's the stretch tide, so we don't need that one. That's the one for the spine chaps, which we already have. It's also a 2 out of 128 chance. Hey, we just got spine boots, nice. 66 KC for those. It's really nice once they de-aggro because then I don't have to worry about them like running away when they get to low health and another one aggroing me. And yes, I know we just got another flats and hide, but it's really nice once you hit that de-aggro timer here. Yo, there's the circular hide, 71 KC. But yeah, at this point, all we have to do is get the gloves and then just get the regular hides. Have a baguette. Thanks. So from these Dagnaughts, I've gotten 3 circular, 3 stretch, 2 flatten, 4 boots. I have a feeling these guys probably don't drop the gloves, even though the wiki says it is the level 88s to drop them. So I'm going to stop killing these guys and go back out here. These guys also don't drop like the regular Dagnaught hides, it's only the level 90s to drop them. So we're going to go back over here, go for the regular hides, and maybe, hopefully, along the way, these guys will drop the gloves. Okay, I'm just curious, though. The wiki says that the Kega Bear can decrease your attack by up to 65. So how much attack are we going to... Oh my god, down to 45. Oh, that was fun. It's about to teleport out for anyways. Oh, when you teleport, it like ruins the animation moving thing. So yeah, as you can see, one of the perks of this partial storage update is that we don't have to collect the full set at once. I can just start putting pieces in here in the armor case as we get them. And there's a warning message too. Like if you don't have the full set, just to let you know you won't be able to take it back out till we have the set done. So we can at least make one of these right now. We have to talk to Sigley the Huntsman, who's actually the same guy that we talked to activate the sigil drop from Corp. So just ask him to make some spined armor here. Ask for the helmet for 5k. And there we go, we got the helmet now. Oh, is it only 1 hide? I thought it was 3 for some reason. Wait, okay. Can we just make both then? Body armor for 10k. Wow, okay, so all we need is the gloves now. I'm gonna go back to those level 88s, the ranged ones, because even though I was like 3 times the drop rate, it's probably just unlucky. Hopefully they do actually drop it, but I guess we'll find out. But for now, we can put these 2 into the armor case, the spine helm, and the spine body. I'm gonna get some Bones to Peaches cast as well, because we might be here for a while. I just unequipped the arcane and put on the blessed shield. This guy saw me with the arcane and he thought it was the arcane. Then I just switched over to the blessed shield. I'm sure he'll see this in the video in a few weeks or whatever. I was like, what arcane? Alright, I literally just went back my own videos. This is episode 70. You can see we did end up getting the gloves from these guys in the same place that we're at now. So I just got a little bit unlucky, but it's nice to know that these guys do actually drop them. Literally, dude, like just a few seconds after I record that clip, we got the drop. There we go, the spine gloves. We are done. Okay, so now that we have the full spine set minus the legs and the POH, I can visually show you what I mean and why I'll be able to drop the whip. So pretend like the whip on my inventory doesn't exist. Pretend like I dropped it already. So say we're about to fight a boss and I want to use the whip as a main hand weapon. I come over here to the stash unit. I grab the stuff out of here, teleport home. We're gonna run down over here, put the Legends Cape onto the cape rack, and now because we can store stuff partially, we can just put the spine chaps right in there, and now we just have the whip on us. And because we have every piece minus the chaps in there, that means when we put the chaps in there, we'll have the full set, which we can take out, and then we can put this back in the stash unit and then put these other 4 pieces back in there. So like if I equip these, we can just put these 4 pieces right back in there. We have the chaps, we take the Legends Cape right back out of here, and we put the stuff back in the stash. So we're gonna be freeing up a slot in the looting bag that I never would have expected to free up before this update was announced. And it really doesn't matter the fact that we don't have the chaps in there, because there's really no situation I'd really ever need to like get that set out, because it's not useful for anything. But I'll take the full set out right now and put it on just so you can see what it looks like. There we go, that looks pretty old school. I feel like a Dagnaught. I can blend in with them. I am one of them. One more thing I want to buy for the POH is the Obby armor set. So I got the Karamja gloves equipped. I'm going to add all this up, and we're going to buy cast runes, sell cast runes to the Czar shop, and then buy the Obby armor set. At some point, I most likely will end up dropping the Ferox plate skirt because the Obby legs will be individually storable. And like, if you think about it, I could theoretically replace that with a Torture. So a Torture plus Obby legs, I'm sure would be a lot better than having a Ferox skirt with like the Fury, which I already have. But I probably won't worry about that until we go back to Slayer, and then I'll decide what to do with the Ferox skirt. We'll see how much bag space we have at that point. So it looks like we'll need 30,000 chaos runes, and we just bought them. And it costs us a little bit over 3 mil. Definitely gonna be worth it though. Plus, I don't have to worry about money anyways. Hopefully all the math is right. I do have the Karamja gloves on, so this should be good. Just gotta sell all the cast runes first. Okay, 270k tackle. Okay, back to the armor shop. Buy the obsidian helmet, obsidian plate body, and that should be enough for the legs. Yes, dude, oh my. Look at that, dude. What a freaking champion. Wow. Ooh, I'm gonna go over to the Willy ditch and get a good thumbnail for this video. It's gonna be so good. Check it out. Look, this right here. This is gonna be a good thumbnail. Okay, luckily I didn't pull a 9 rain and let the whip despawn on the ground when I was trying to take the thumbnail. Thumbnail's looking good, so I guess we're finally ready to drop the whip over to the main. Oh my god! Just kidding, that's my main account. Alright, I think we're all good though. We do not need this whip anymore. We're gonna drop that, and it's going over to the main. That's always such a good feeling, man. Every time I permanently free up an inventory spot like that, inventory/bag spot. Plus, we always have the Hosta, which will always be on me, because there's no place to store that at. But yeah, I guess we can move on to the next thing now. What are we doing next? And there we go. Another spot in the armor case is now highlighted. It's all filled up. It looks good. I don't know if it's as satisfying for you guys watching it, but for me, filling it up personally is extremely satisfying, especially the fact that it highlights it too. It's a really, really satisfying feeling, which I guess is especially relevant for UIM since, you know, if you only have 2 of the pieces, you can't even take it out anyways. So it's pretty much like permanently unlocking something on the account. I really hope you guys like seeing that though, because that's going to be like a big portion of the series coming up pretty soon. A lot of filling up stuff in here. We got a lot of stuff in here. Not just here, but like everywhere in the costume room. We do have another thing to take care of, which is in the cape rack over here, the quest cape. So if we take that out, oh no, we don't have all the quests done. I guess we'll do this very difficult, challenging quest that we haven't done yet because I was so busy with Corp, I didn't want to leave. But now we can do the porcine. I like saying porcine of interest because, you know, Jagex has amazing puns. Okay, so we're gonna check this notice board here. I still haven't done this quest even on the main. I'm actually so far behind on the main. I haven't done the last like 4 or 5 quests that have come out because I just haven't played that account for like 2 years. But here we go. We're gonna start the final quest on the account, portion of interest, and this was the main goal I set out at the start of the account to get the quest cape, and today hopefully we can get that done. New music track. We're 607 out of 643. One day we'll get that. We're getting pretty close to it. It's kind of just happening passively. Oh boy, looks like Jagex added a new bay to the game. We got Spria over here. What's up, girl? No way, bro. They add my 9th grade English teacher into this quest. Okay, that was a very difficult boss fight. I think that's pretty much the end of it. Okay, I think we did. I think we finished the quest. Is that it? A porcine of interest is complete. As the last quest on the account, 5,600 hours of Ultimate Ironman has led up to this point. We finally have achieved the quest cape on the Ultimate Ironman. Honestly, I think the repeated jokes are part of the charm of the series. That's my completely unbiased opinion. I was just thinking though, you get 1k Slayer XP from the quest, and then you also get 1k Slayer XP from the museum. Like, there's a lot of like really good starting stuff to do now, and plus you get the 5k GP as well, which you could do this on a relatively new account. It's a pretty easy boss fight, and there's no actual requirements for the quest either. Oh yeah, I want to do Daddy's Home as well. It's also another very great name for a mini quest. But yeah, this was the mini quest that was added with Mahogany Homes. So we may as well do that. But apparently we can add the reinforced goggles onto the Slayer helm. So can we just like use it on there? Wait, do we disassemble it? Oh wait, oh, there's another pair of goggles on there already. Oh, so it was added automatically. I don't even see any goggles. It's literally just so you can kill sour hogs because you can't like see the nose peg and stuff either all that well. Right, okay. Never mind, ignore me, I'm new to the game. Okay, look, I just have no idea how this girl went over to the Warriors Guild, took my helm out of my stash unit, put those goggles in there, put it back, and then was immediately back here talking with me. Something seems a little bit fishy, alright? Oh yeah, I was looking at the collection log as well. Apparently in order for these to get filled out in here, you actually have to get the drop from the Tsar monsters. So no slots filled up for just buying the Obby armor. No freebies in this game. Like I said, I don't play my main at all, so all the new content that I do on the UIM is actually my first time even doing the content, but this mini quest is supposed to take like 3 minutes. After 18 years, Daddy's home from the store, baby! Nice, we got some construction XP, a crate of stuff to just drop. So if you're like a brand new account as well, especially as an Ironman, this is probably one of the early things that you want to do. Oh, apparently you get a free house for doing this. You don't have to pay 1k GP. Or if you bought the house already, you get 1k GP. So doing this, the portion of interest, security stronghold, the Ferox museum, you know, there's a bunch of like things to do early game. Okay, next thing on the agenda, we're gonna go to Nightmare Zone and grab 5 million GP out. Okay, so all we have to do is talk to Ferox over here. I guess this is his enclave. So you can see it costs 5 million GP, but it's just a one-time fee. So we'll be able to freely switch between respawn points. So switch my respawn to Ferox Enclave, and there's 5 mil spent. This respawn point probably isn't even that useful, especially for my stage in the account. Maybe there could be some very specific wildy stuff that could make this spot really useful. And one of the perks of respawning here is that the LMS coffer is right here. So when you die, you'll be right next to a coffer. But then again, it doesn't really matter too much anyways, because normally you would just Nightmare Zone minigames teleport and get your money out of that coffer. But I'm sure there is some specific use. For me though, personally, it's more of just like a completionist thing, since my goal on this account is just completionist overall. I actually don't even want the respawn point to be in Ferox. I want to be in Prifna, so we're gonna reset back over to Prif. It's because my POH is here, so when I die, it's like a 5-second run over to the POH. And see, if we come back here to Ferox, you can see that he'll switch the respawn back and we don't have to pay again. I'm really glad with all the stuff that we got done today. Like, after I was at Corp for so long, that whole time I had all these different ideas that have been building up in my head, and all the stuff we got done today is just barely scratching the surface. But I am mainly very, very happy to have the spine set for the whip, which we dropped, and then getting the obby set. I'm not going to say exactly what we'll be doing in the next video, but I'll just give one hint, and that's that we have the Arcane Spirit Shield. We're very close to 99 magic, so what we'll be doing in the next video will most likely get us that 99. But like I've been saying, I really hope you guys like the concept of like filling up the stuff in the costume room, because this update changes everything. But with all that being said, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that you have a great day, and I will see you again next time.